I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
Shane, assume the position.
Free the mahi mahi!
Squirrely!
Obviously, if you don't know already, Bio-Dome, and you definitely should go see it, because if you don't know from one of those clips what we were talking about, you need help. Or you definitely at least need to go see that movie.
Or you're too young. Don't watch it yet. Wait a couple of years.
I don't know, whatever. I was ready to
I was like 6.
I was ready to let Jack.
I
was ready to let Jack watch this the other day. Whatever.
He would have been fine.
Yeah.
I didn't get the dirty jokes when I was a kid.
Just would have laughed at the shenanigans of Pauly Shore.
All the gross, disgusting shit that Pauly Shore does through this movie.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so guys, first thing we want to say, good to be back.
Yo,
we took a little bit of a break there.
You miss me? I know you did.
We took a no secret here.
We didn't quit working.
Take a break.
We just let you all have a break from us.
You had a break from us. We were trying to bank up extra material. We're trying to set it up to where if we need to take a real break in the future, we have a buffer to do that.
And also, how you gonna miss me if I won't go away?
Yeah, well, every now and then you got to build up the
familiarity
suspense.
Breeds contempt. Can't get too much.
We are officially now season 3.
Season 3.
Before we even talk about season 3, let's just address that's crazy. Neither one of us thought we were
I thought like we'd do like 10, 15 episodes.
Well,
no one would listen or subscribe to it, and we'd be like, well, this was a bust.
Dude, did you see the birthday post when I put it out? That's literally what I said. I was like, well, I mean, we were both surprised to be here 1 year and 11 months.
Right.
The whole time. All of it's been a surprise since that time. We both were like, 1 to 2 months in, which is 4 to 8.
Yeah, we were
episodes. We were like, well, we'll see what goes from there.
What happens.
If we like it, if we want to keep doing it.
It was that first episode that broke 100 views where we were like, well, maybe.
The first episode did it for me. If we're really going to talk about the first episode, because remember the Shane in the movie, the actor Shane from The Sandlot reached out to me on Instagram, and so I was like, from that point on, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm in, dude. If I'm gonna have, even if they don't speak to me, they don't do anything.
Waiting for Patrick Renna to be my friend. I watch your TikToks. You're funny.
He's funny. I followed him with our account. I have tagged him with, because that was back when I tagged everybody I could. Yeah. I stopped doing that a long time ago. We keep saying we're gonna get into the episode.
We never do.
We don't.
The people, the old guard, they're used to this by now.
Season 3, loose ends. So
yep, loose ends.
So this is our kickoff. So loose ends has 2 meanings, and we decided we would start the season off one of each. So first episode, one meaning of loose end. Second episode, another. When we get to the end, you'll hear about the other one. For right now, though, we are doing
Bio-Dome with Wheezing the juice. The strawberry rhubarb version.
Yes, we need to tell them that, because last week we didn't know which. They had 2 new ones, and we weren't sure which we were going to be able to get to.
Yeah, we got the strawberry rhubarb.
So yeah, now we can.
It's from Mirror Twin.
Yeah, Mirror Twin.
Mirror Twin Brewing.
Yeah,
remember friends.
We've done the first Wheezing the Juice. This is our second Wheezing the Juice. Remember, we left them on the cliffhanger contest. Back to the old school game. They needed to see if they could figure out which of our Pauly Shore was the one that was missing. So yeah, this is the one. Now that we're here, I hope you guessed it right. Again, we are recording this far too early to have known if anybody gets it right or if anybody decided to participate. I'm sure
they did. There's at least one comment.
Somewhere.
Guessing. Somebody paid attention to how many Pauly Shore movies we've done.
I don't know if anybody gets it right, though. That's the thing. Like, technically, we have a few for them to choose from.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into the list. Don't. We need to.
Yeah, I'd be thinking too hard.
Yeah.
Smoke.
I think after this, we have two. In the Army Now and Pauly Shore is dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
But we might
be wrong. Is there another one we don't know about?
Think so. Out of the mainstay, like
the big ones.
Anything that's Pauly Shore is dead and before, which is what we would say is the mainstay. Because the whole point of Pauly Shore is dead is like the joke is that was the end of his career.
Yeah.
Even though he has now gone on and done more. But like
stuff.
The whole point of that movie, that's the joke. So for the
if he'd be nicer to people, I mean
the Pauly Shore Cinematic Universe would technically stop at that one, since the joke in that one is like
it's over. I died.
Yeah,
everybody thinks I'm dead.
Ironically enough, Wheezing the Juice. Last time we did this, we did it for Encino Man, because it's Wheezing the Juice, and used to be on the can. I wonder if they got in trouble for that.
Yeah, I know. Where'd they go?
Or if that's just a choice they decided to make since they've done so many.
Was it a flavor that they actually drink in the movie? Was it like a
no? Because it was just supposed to be like random syrupy slushy flavor, right? Like that was the idea there. That's why it was like Wheezing the Juice.
They probably got told to stop.
Maybe. I don't want to speculate. I don't know.
Apparently they don't. Pauly Shore doesn't own a copyright to Wheezing the Juice, but they can't use their image on the can anymore.
But Boo. So when we did that one, it was for Encino Man, and so technically we didn't even know this, but we left you a subtle clue to get to this one by doing Wheezing the Juice, because he does play
the weasel.
The weasel. I mean, he's squirrel.
For a second.
He's squirrel.
He's squirrely, but
Bud, squirrel. I guess the dude's got 1,000 names.
I guess the weasel grew up and turned into a squirrel.
Maybe.
Is that the pokey evolution of Pauly Shore? Goes weasel, squirrel, Pauly Shore.
Maybe, dude. Maybe we just figured it out.
There it is.
Certainly, that's the critics' official stamp now. That's how we see it.
Fuck, I had a joke. I messed it up.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Kentucky Fried Cannon. There it is.
Oh, that's good, dude.
It would have been better if I hadn't stumbled all over it like a jackass.
Whatever. Good is good. Doesn't matter how we get there. A couple weeks ago, it took us a long time just to stumble back into the first joke. Like right out. We're good, dude.
That's good. I did start this episode way better than last week.
We got it. We're good. We're fine.
Still can't remember whatever joke I had for the beginning of that episode.
It
just completely disappeared.
Sometimes they fly away. At least this one didn't. We got there real quick.
Yeah.
Barely missed it and right back to it. This is again, Pauly Shore. It's great. The fun references to other projects that he's done.
Yeah.
The 90s of it all. This movie is 96, but it feels just like
92.
It's a representation of like 92 to 98.
Yeah.
I would say, like, you can just, when you watch it, you feel somewhere in that vicinity, right? Like those are the general
It
years.
is the 90th of 90 movies.
100%, dude.
If you watch the movie on YouTube, the top comment is like the most perfect thing ever. It's like, man, you might not like Pauly Shore, but he was the 90s. And I'm like, yeah.
And he is.
That's fair.
Well, and this is the first departure from his classic look, right? Like, so Encino Man and Son-in-Law had already come out, and that was long hair.
Yeah, long hair, like
the weasel.
The weasel.
And then
he
did
like bell-bottom jeans,
and then he used to do like MTV
belly shirts,
like DJ guest spots and stuff and whatnot, and he still rocked that look. This was the progression into getting wilder.
Yeah, he's trying to get it back. Because it's a little long, little bit.
Tiny.
It's not
but it is colored. Yeah. He's trying to at least be alternative
again. This weird orangish red color that only worked in certain lights. Did you notice that? Half the time it looked brown.
Or maroon, but like a weird maroon. Burgundy, right? Like it was it did not look the way the studio
Doyle's
intended.
Hair is cooler. He's got the little mini dreads.
Braids. They're not even really dreads, so they wanted it to be dreads.
He just hasn't washed his hair in 30.
There's dirty braids.
This is how it ended up.
His girlfriend put the braids in like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
right?
And he's just like, well, I don't know what to do about it. I guess they're just there.
On that note, so again, we've already said Pauly Shore, Bud, Squirrel, Doyle is his best friend though, and who is playing Doyle?
Stephen Baldwin.
What the? That's so out of left field, right?
Wasn't he like a serious actor before?
Pseudo-serious.
Yeah, like or like more like kind of like trying to do action roles.
Well, I mean, you definitely just think of the Baldwin brothers.
Yeah,
none of them are doing movies like this.
Then he's playing this moron here, and then I think that did not help him because now after this, you can't see him as anything other than a dumbass.
Dude, in the 90s, I thought I loved Stephen Baldwin because of this movie, and then I've seen him in other things, and I don't really like him. Most movies he's in, I don't enjoy. I'm sure he might see. He's one of those older, perpetually online type-ish people. He might stumble onto this, and if he does, it is what it is, dude. I wish I could say more things that I liked about you, but I can't.
I think he would probably agree with you. He's like, no, yeah, I'm I could have tried harder.
Well, he does talk about this one pretty, like, even though, dude, okay,
isn't there like an interview with both of them talking about like why Bio-Dome 2 never happened?
I don't know, maybe I've not seen
I saw a thumbnail
but I've seen him do interviews just like separately, but like not even about this, but they bring it up, and like he just lights up when people start asking questions. Like it's just like, again, the very personal to it. Like you can tell, like regardless about anything else, politics of it in Hollywood, he still is just like, I love that movie.
Yeah,
fuck all of you.
Fuck all y'all.
But so I found this out while doing the research, right? Two things that blew my mind. One, this movie, like on IMDb, which is generally the rating is going to be pretty close to whatever, like Rotten Tomatoes and everywhere, right? Like they pretty, like it's online, so they all say pretty aggregate.
I think they all kind of like, they have like the same people that
roughly
do it for them.
So the IMDb out of 10 for this, 4.4. Dude, don't get me wrong, we love a trash movie.
Yeah.
But we have watched trash movies that are definitely worse than this major budget movie.
Way worse.
That ranked 6.7s.
I can name a couple that have Stephen Baldwin in them.
It is crazy to me that this has a 4.4 out of 10.
That's an absolute travesty. A 6 at the very least.
It's got to be baby boomers.
Yeah, it's got to be.
These scores, right? Like, I feel like every millennial feels the way we do.
Right, this is a great movie.
This is classic cinema. Not like that, but it's close. Like nostalgia in your head makes you feel that way.
No, and by the time all the old guard die off and we take over the Cinematic History Museum or whatever it's called,
this will be in the
Criterion collection. That's
this
what
will
it is.
Be in.
It'll be put in there because it's a fucking classic.
It is though. But so on top of the fact that even today this is apparently still ranked outrageously.
Bullshit.
Listen, at the time it was even also still like that, right? So apparently I read that Alec Baldwin specifically told Stephen Baldwin, "You're an idiot if you take this fucking role."
Go fuck yourself, you blue-eyed bastard.
But so on a segue away from the Baldwins, because again, obviously you can hear us. We don't have a lot to say about Steven. He's in other movies. If you want to find him, go look him up.
There was a great Sci-Fi Channel movie.
No, those are great. I know the one you're talking about. That's great.
That one. He's like a security guard.
The cheesier the movie,
and he goes back in time. It's great. Go watch
it. Yeah. But anything he tried to do seriously,
don't worry about it.
It's not worth it.
When he knows he's in a bad movie, he's fantastic.
Yes. But so on the segue from Stephen Baldwin, one of our other, so again, this is Bio-Dome. They're in. If you've not seen it, I still feel weird even saying that sentence.
Just stop
now. There is a Bio-Dome, like the biosphere, like, like again, you can find out what this is supposed to be. There were the team that was in there, the Bio-Dome.
The Bio-Dome 5. I love it when they
do it later. Not the first time.
The first time you get it because it's for
funny.
The news.
Yeah.
Later, the dude at the party,
and
like, who are you guys? And they snap to, we're the Bio-Dome 5.
Great. But so the Bio-Dome 5, one of the Bio-Dome 5 was Kylie Minogue. Did you know the redhead is Kylie Minogue, the musical? Yeah, that's Kylie Minogue.
That's why she's the hot one of the two.
Sure. The other girl is not really an actress anymore.
Don't blame her. She wasn't that good. She was just pretty.
Yeah. But so Kylie Minogue is also on record as saying this is not movie. This is the only project, period. Music, movie, otherwise.
That's a big umbrella term.
For someone like her, because
she does all of it.
One of those EGOT people. She's not got it yet, but she's
been on stage, film. She's a musician. She's a producer.
Yeah,
I think she has a couple of director credits, doesn't she?
She wouldn't surprise me if she does.
Yeah.
But so again, Kylie Minogue
she's awesome.
Yeah, she's done everything. She is on record as saying this is the project that she wishes she had not done the most, because literally to this day her dad still craps on her, or whenever the interview was still gave her shit for doing this one.
I was really hoping the build up to this was gonna be it's her favorite project, it's the things like I wish I could do it all over again. That's what I thought you were building to.
No, if my segue to you was that we were doing this because Alec Baldwin told Stephen Baldwin this is horrible.
I wanted at least one of them to have a good sense of humor. God damn it.
Yeah, Stephen Baldwin.
I just put her over, too.
No, listen, Stephen Baldwin. I already said that. Again, Alec thought it was horrible.
Stephen's great.
My dude. Kylie got swayed by everybody else's perception.
It's her dad's fault making fun of her.
Well, in all fairness, though, she is also the butt of a lot of sexist jokes in this movie.
That's fair, too.
Like, it's one of those things where, in retrospect, you can see why a woman might be like,
yeah.
Maybe I don't like that I'm so, because, and we'll get into it when we start talking. There are some things in this movie that really are the 90s.
that are not going to play now, dude.
You cannot do.
Nope.
And I
agree.
Yeah.
There's some stuff
there's
where I'm
couple.
like...
There's a few.
There's a few parts where I'm like, all right, well, that's more...
above and beyond what we need, yeah.
We're towing a line we don't need to be on.
Before we get there, let's address the rest of our Bio-Dome 5, because outside of them, we only have a couple of people to talk about anyway. So we'll start with the leader of the Bio-Dome 5, Dr. Noah Faulkner. Wait, before I move away from...
Fucker?
Faulkner.
Fucker.
Sure. But before we,
that's all I'm hearing.
But before we get to him, I need to say, so Kylie was playing Dr. Petra von Kant. I only need to say that because it's a mouthful and we need to get it out of the way.
Petri dish.
Petri. I just call her Petri. It's since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I remember he only says it once. He uses that nickname one time, but in my head, it's like that's all he ever called her. Petri. But he's one time he said my little Petri. Yeah, Petra von Kant is Kylie. But so Dr. Noah Faulkner is our leader of the Bio-Dome 5.
Yep.
Played by, do you know this? Do you know his name? You know what else he's in?
He's been in a bunch of
shit.
He's
been in one really big one, though.
What is
Two
it?
really big
I've probably seen it.
You've definitely seen them. Ghostbusters.
This man has
Deputy
no dick.
Mayor. Yes, he's the deputy mayor. He is always the butt of those kind of jokes.
Thanks to Dickless over here. We didn't get his like, is that true? Yes, Mr. Mayor, this man has no dick.
Yes. But yes, William Atherton. But yeah,
that's where I've seen him before.
The deputy mayor, right? Wasn't
it?
But again, like when you were like, I might have seen the things. I'm like, I know you.
It's like, no, I know you have. You had the poster in your room. You played the video game.
We talked about Ghostbusters. We've not done it for an episode, but we've definitely talked about it. Ghostbusters. Yeah, William Atherton, and again, he is good at this. He's good at being the guy who is rightfully the butt of the joke, right? Like, 'cause again, like he is the butt of their jokes, and they're the kind of dudes. Bud and Doyle, they're just gonna are the rag kind of dudes people that could rag on anybody. But he is like the one that's like, no, he deserves it though,
because he is a tool. He's got this silk scarf,
dude,
and this fucking like
the hair,
the fucking mullet thing.
Well, it's
like a fancy mullet.
No, listen, I got this for you. It's literally Back to the Beach. It's it's Frankie Avalon top, but mullet in the back, right? Like full
like
on
Michael Bolton.
Oh man, dude. Again, you can tell mostly fake.
Yeah,
but it is a great look. He plays this pompous ass so well.
Yeah, he does.
You don't second guess it once.
No,
through the whole movie. You're just like, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that's how he acted in real life.
Oh,
I'd be like, no, I get it. Yeah.
But so yeah, he does a great job. He is the leader / later on antagonist.
Yeah.
Again, for a movie that doesn't really need / have an antagonist.
Hey, he snapped.
What do you? I mean, it was just
his entire life's dream was fucking rooted up by these two jackasses.
Now, again, on that note, though, technically they did really good.
Yeah, but he'd already snapped by then.
I know.
The party sent him over. There's a really great shot.
I know.
Where it zooms in on his eyes. I don't know how they did it, but they made his eyes like dilate. And I'm like, there it is. That's him snapping and going insane. That's the moment. Right?
That's the minute it all went downhill.
The Bart Simpson meme. Like, if you scroll down real slow, you can see the exact second his heart dies.
We can play back the footage from that day. Back into the left. The clown.
No, the other one, the grassy knoll shit with the firecrackers. Grassy knoll. Holy Kennedy.
Was this right when the JFK thing came out? Like, I don't understand why there were so many references.
Right around when that movie came
that's
out.
What I mean. Yeah. Because if not, I don't understand why there were so many JFK references in this movie. But there were a couple.
JFK, Star Trek, I love.
But the Star Trek
movies.
has
the Star Trek ones have a reason, and I can't. I'm so. I'll tell.
Go ahead. No, we'll address it right now.
I will tell everybody.
They are a character. They're a character.
Yeah.
That location is a character.
The location is a character.
So the dome, the dome itself, the facility is also well known for being what, Bo?
Starfleet headquarters
and one time Academy.
And Academy. I missed it somehow. Like, I know this building for some fucking reason. I get here and Shane's like, "Did you recognize the building?" I'm like, "No."
Even better from that is like the number of Star Trek references in the movie.
My favorite one is one of the other 5.
This is good. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it.
The tall, skinny guy. Yeah. His name is DC Romulus.
TC.
Yeah. Is such a fucking
Rami.
reference.
The rest of the movie. They introduce him as Romulus, and the rest of the movie, of course, because Bud and Doyle, because they are nicknames. We said Squirrel. We didn't Stubbs. We didn't say Stubbs.
Squirrely and Stubby.
What a weird set of nicknames. But they love nicknames, so of course Romulus didn't say Romulus.
No, it's
Rami.
Rami, Rombo, CD-ROM.
I love it. So good.
Rom.
TC Romulus, played by Kevin West. Another guy. One of those people. I didn't look him up.
He's one of those guys. He was in a shit ton of stuff in the 90s.
He's been, and again, usually like this kind of
the uptight nerd guy.
Yes.
He's been a lot of scientists, I feel like.
Well, like, just like this one.
Yeah.
Like, we're like easy to snap. He does that really well. He like does that like switch to a high-pitched, shriekish almost type scream at him. Yes.
The pain, the horror. He has some of the best freakouts in this movie.
My favorite line from him is the subtlest, and it's when they come back in from sneaking out the first time, right?
Yeah.
And then they see the moth.
Oh, the moths on there.
And he's like, "We don't have those here."
And Faulkner comes up with the data sheet. Something is happening.
The way he is so perfectly sad.
Yeah, he's just like, he names the species off. He's just like, whatever the fuck.
Well, I think the implication is maybe like a deleted scene. I think it's because again, like, shouldn't they have every moth there?
You would think
the idea for a biodome.
Well, maybe they all died with the big fly paper sheet.
Well, it's either that and
Doyle put up.
My point is like the deleted scene is just that we heard him specifically name that one earlier, and we didn't for sure in the movie. I don't think so, at least.
No, I don't remember.
Or was it the name? What is it? The one that fucking escaped that was supposed
those
to get
are
pregnant?
The Lepidoptera.
Yeah.
Mothra, come back, Mothra, my Lepidoptera.
But so yeah, he is great.
He's my favorite of the 5.
Well, again, like he didn't even have that.
He doesn't have that much, but it's great.
Of the 5, we've covered almost all of them now, and he's great. Surprisingly, not the one with the least lines, but second close to the least lines.
Yeah, you get like nothing.
Denise. The actress is Denise Dow's. She played Olivia. Nothing
until like
the hero.
Yeah,
she's the
hero at the end of the movie.
Tackles him football style.
She gets like one scene with Bud and Doyle where she's telling him the door won't open, and they're just
everything
like,
else.
So what you're saying is,
So
what you really mean,
the year, So it's 360. No,
385 days.
And she just goes,
it's
yes.
over their head.
No, she goes, yes, yes, yes. She didn't even catch it. She was just like, yes, stop fucking talking to me.
That was the favorite part, was the counter with the days is literally over fucking Pauly Shore's head with 365.
But so she has so few lines.
She has like 10 lines.
It's
movie.
Crazy. Kevin being the close second. Yeah. But again, obviously both of our favorites. The girls have the most. And the one we've not talked about, again, Kylie Minogue, she was at least already by this point been on Australian soap operas, had a little bit of a music career going.
People knew who she was.
It still makes sense for her to be a star, right?
Yeah.
The other girl, barely been in anything now, then, before,
was
after.
not very impressive in this.
It's a no picture.
That makes sense.
On IMDb.
Was she a model at some point?
Well, she's done other things, but they're super...
like
they're the kind of cheesy that we didn't even watch. You know what I mean? Like maybe like Lifetime-ish.
Ooh.
Not actual Lifetime, but like that kind of vibe-ish.
Yeah.
It's like a genre of movie we weren't leaning to. But so her name is Dara Tomanovic. Yep.
Good job.
She plays Mimi Simpkins, again, in honor of giving everybody's characters out, because we forget sometimes.
Yeah. She was in the movie. She was there. She's cute.
But that's all she's really for.
Her acting's not very good. The one scene with her and Doyle at the lake and just talking about the fish. So the fish crap on the rice. Does Uncle Ben know about this?
I do appreciate that scene, though, for one thing. That is before I thought tilapia was a word in the American lexicon. And I was shocked to go back and watch this and her just drop it. Obviously, though, still not a fish being eaten regularly.
You said it wrong. It's tapatilla. and they
no, it's if we're gonna get there, it's tapatilia. He puts
tapatilia. I'm sorry, I didn't have the goo over the L.
Tapatilia. So those tapatilia, they just all
on the
over
rice. Yeah.
Yes, they
Uncle Ben know about
yes
this?
they defecate all over the rice.
That's
so
see,
again,
he's good in that scene.
No,
she's just kind of there.
Again, Stephen Baldwin doesn't.
Yeah.
Again, I don't like him in other things. This is what tricked me into thinking I did like him.
Yeah, this was the perfect role for him.
This is the one that made me be like, I am a Stephen Baldwin fan.
Yeah,
And then I watched some other things, and I was like, I am not a Stephen Baldwin fan. I'm a Bio-Dome fan.
Yeah, it's like you can't not see him as
you
fucking
fed off
Stubbs.
of Pauly Shore so perfectly, right? Like, that's what it really is. The last two main characters we even have to talk about here perfectly, since we just brought up both of our main characters again, are their girlfriends. One of them being a major actress.
Yep.
We all know. That's Monique, being played by Joey Lauren Adams.
Yep. Chasing Amy.
She is
bunch
Amy.
Of others. Yeah, she's
well,
Amy.
she's not Amy, but she's the girl that, because Amy is the Silent Bob story.
Yeah.
I've been chasing Amy.
Yeah. We'll get to it. We'll do all the Kevin Smith movies.
But
eventually.
she is the girl. You know, she is the character who is fulfilling the Amy position for the story. Well, and I don't know if you know this about her. I can't remember if we've mentioned her for other things. I don't think she's been in any movies we've done. You know, she did date Kevin Smith.
No, I didn't know that. Kevin Smith.
Okay, so I know Chasing Amy, you have said before, is your least favorite
Kevin Smith movie. Yeah.
So I want you to now go back and watch it again and understand that the story is literally, it's on record as it's the story of their relationship.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
But so yeah, like literally, Affleck is playing him. Yeah.
All right, I'll give it another shot. With
an
open mind.
Yeah, understand that.
And a new perspective.
And try to like put that substitution in your
5
head.
or 6 beers.
But Joey Lauren Adams is great. Again, another one of those people, very 90s. Like when I see her, I definitely am like, I can remember a thousand. And she's the 90s. She's also in Mallrats, right? I mean, Kevin Smith
she's in
used
Mallrats.
her.
She's in a couple of
Kevin Smith used her.
Movies. Doesn't she show up in the Clerks 2?
Maybe, but she also is in Jay and Silent Bob Strike
Back.
That doesn't count because basically, if you were in any of the first 3, you were going to be in that one because the point of that one is let's bring as many back as we can. True. Jason Biggs is in that too. Now that one is a new one. Yeah.
Isn't Jason Lee in that one too?
Yeah,
he's the comic book store.
He's
guy.
2 people in that one because he is the comic store guy. He is the guy from Mallrats and he is the guy from Chasing Amy at different parts.
Yeah.
In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I love that movie.
Yeah, we need to stop. The other actress in this movie,
who's been in other stuff, I've seen her before.
Jen, the other girlfriend. Well, she's been in other stuff, but not like okay. I didn't have this one prepared because again, she's not been in a lot, but since you're like, I've seen her, I'm going to tell you right now, most of these you might have seen, but they're going to be like, they're random. She was Nemesis in Hercules, 2 episodes. Yeah. You remember Nemesis?
Yeah.
No, you do, but do you remember what she looks like in your head right now?
Not really.
Okay. That's my point.
I remember her being a character in Hercules.
She was one of the...
And that's only because I watched it a few months ago.
Okay. She was one of the people in Cruel Intentions 2.
Yeah, I've seen both of those.
Okay, but again, not the thing that most people...
Yeah, no, nobody's going to be like, oh, the second one was better.
And then, other than that, she was hot female doctor in Van Wilder. So again, not a named character in Van Wilder. She's random people in a couple of soap operas. One random one-off in Law and Order and Baywatch. You get my point?
Yeah, I was like
you might... I think it's less that she is the person. It's that she has a very specific look that is like a lot of people in the 90s. And that I will agree with.
Yeah, that's fair.
The black hair, she's got the mole, the beauty mark, because the 90s loved a beauty mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's more that
chicks would just draw it in.
Yes. So I think it's a lot more
move it around their face. There was a girl in school, she'd do that shit. She'd come in and be on one side of her face and the other, and then that shit was funny.
So I think it's a lot more that she was
she just looked like the 90s.
She's generically someone that looks like other 90s girls.
Yeah.
Is more like what I would tell you. The thing that she is in the most outside of all of those is a TV show that I had never heard of, and I know you probably have never heard of. Models Inc. from 1994 to 95. One season, 29 episodes.
Never heard of it.
Me
I assume it's about a bunch of models.
Well, I know it's not. The only thing that's even...
It's about a bunch of Lego builders. They just go and they hang out in the basement and they build shit with Lego.
Wouldn't that be cool, though?
I would much rather watch that
than whatever it probably really is, yes. Okay.
That would be cool.
My point just being, Teresa Hill is one of those people. Yeah. She didn't really do a lot. Like, she probably maybe is just as equally as the girl that played the other 5, right? Like, I...
No idea.
Don't really know. Don't really get. Now that you know, you're like, Shane just shot down the fact that I thought I knew her from a ton of things.
I feel like she was in way more stuff.
That's the only reason I said it to you is because I was the same way. Like I went to look. That's why I even.
That's why you had to look it up.
That's why I was just gonna be like.
I just took it at face value.
I was gonna be like, we can move on because I did do the research and know she's not anything. But I didn't want you to feel alone. I felt the same way. That's why I knew it. Is because I went deep diving. Like
I feel like I watched her in all kinds of shit.
Nope, not at all. Now that we're done with the main cast, we can definitely just we'll deal.
Players.
We got supporting cast. There's 2 people in like the supporting cast. I think we need to talk about. Well, not talk about, just mention. I think that's what we need to start doing, right? Like main cast, we can talk about.
Yeah.
Supporting cast, we need to get better at just mentioning and moving on. Unless it's like one of those people where we're just like, I love that guy. But you know, like cool. Normal people, we can just be like, this is who they are. A couple things that you might know them from. This is new season evolution.
Yeah,
that's what this is.
Learning.
So for this one, we have Henry Gibson as one of the supporting characters. William Leakey, little tiny guy.
Luck of the Irish. He plays the grandpa. The Disney Channel. The DCOM movie.
Yeah, the Burbs.
He's in that.
He's one of the house owners in the Burbs.
He is in like 10 fucking episodes of Star Trek.
Yeah,
he's different varying people,
aliens and things.
And he's really funny in his movie as the Ross Perot-esque billionaire that's
backing the project. Yeah. I love how he's so much back and forth on like Bud and Doyle.
Yeah,
like,
they're great.
Sometimes he hates them. Sometimes he loves
great.
them.
Look at these T-shirts. The Rock'em Sock'em
I can
Robot.
use them to make money. Oh, they're complete idiots.
These guys are fucking morons. They're costing me everything.
Yeah, just constantly back. I love it though.
He has undiagnosed bipolar disorder. It's what it
is. Feels like in this movie at least he does, right? Like it's crazy. Our other supporting character though is Russell. The boyfriend of the mom of
Monica.
Yeah. Crazy. It's weird that he's even that big of a character.
Who we never see. I noticed on the second run through. We never see Monica's mom, but she's mentioned a few times.
Yeah. But because even when we see him, he doesn't seem even like he's hitting on Monica every time he sees her.
It's frightening how much you want.
Right.
Me.
Oh, it's.
She's like, what I want. She's like, what I want is you to eat a shotgun and pull the trigger with your toes.
And it's frightening how much he hits on her.
Oh yeah.
So in real life, the age gap probably. I mean, it still would have been weird.
Yeah,
but she'd have been adult. Like she was like 28 when Joey Lauren Adams was playing this character. So like adult enough, it's okay. But she was technically playing like a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Last 2 real quick pop-ins. We don't even got to talk about.
Aren't important.
It's just funny to mention.
I didn't even recognize them until he pointed them out to me.
It's just funny to mention that they're here.
Yeah.
Right. So one we got is Doyle's mom. This is played by Patty Hearst. Yes.
Stockholm Syndrome herself.
That Patty Hearst.
I didn't even recognize her because she's got this huge
fucking
hair.
Yeah, she's in a weird looking scene. She's in the big glasses.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's definitely hiding herself. Not on purpose. It's just the character.
She's looking
white
very
trash
1950s.
Mom. She's supposed to be like a 1980s white trash mom. Is what she's supposed to.
Married with children.
Yeah.
Peg.
Exactly. That's kind of what it is, right? Then the other person that we'll real quick mention that's pop in and blink and you'll miss it, and you'll probably miss it anyway unless you're the right age, is there's a random college professor. And you don't even really barely get that he's a professor. Just the fact that the girls call him like Mr. or like they address him as
Mr.
Obviously
Mr.
an
something.
adult they have. He wrote a song, right? That's the thing in the movie. He's like, to tell Bud and Doyle, I wrote a song about
for him.
Yeah. Make sure they know. Really adamant about it. Yeah. The guy's kind of weird about it. That is Roger Clinton a former president of the United States' little brother.
Little degen brother that never amounted to anything.
Hey, he was in Bio-Dome.
He's doing better than me then, I guess. I'll give him that. I didn't get to be in Bio-Dome.
Oh. Before we get to everything, I almost forgot to tell you the director, and not to.
We almost forgot.
Not to lot to. I don't got a lot to say. So the writers, it was like one of those like teams. We probably got passed around. There's like 5 people mentioned on IMDb. We're not going into it.
It was one of those movies.
Yeah. So we're not even going to get into that. But the director, Jason Blum, I only want to mention for 2 things. One, project that I love that he did as a director, which is Overnight Delivery. Have you ever seen this? It's like the very first Paul Rudd movie from 1998. It's Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon. It's a rom-com, but it's a filthy rom-com. Like it's like made for like college kids rom-com. Like Reese Witherspoon is a girl who's stripping in the movie.
Nice.
And she helps Paul Rudd's character convince his now ex-girlfriend that they were fucking because he's pretty sure she was cheating on him.
Yeah.
Okay? And the whole setup of the movie is that they have to stop the overnight delivery because this is how raunchy it is. They mailed a condom full of hawked up loogie. But said,
yeah,
this is the prize from our night together to the girl. And so the whole movie is like them trying to stop it because he thinks he found out that she didn't. I don't know. I'm not gonna ruin it because I really think you should see it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's one of those college humor rom-coms.
Oh yeah, dude,
like Pecker.
Yes, yeah. It's very raunchy, but it's fucking.
What's the one where the guy goes around and sells ecstasy?
It's also got the dude who's. This is great. This is a throwback for the podcast. So this is one of those few times where it's totally okay that we're going a little bit off track for a second. The other person in Overnight Delivery is the dude from Dr. Giggles. It is Dr. Giggles. It is the guy from Darkman. It is that guy. It is that actor. He is the foil. He is the guy delivering the package that they have to try to stop.
He's like the mailman guy.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, it's more like a FedEx delivery guy. If we're gonna be real, I mean, color scheme.
Got the little shorts and stuff.
Oh shit! But yeah, you've got to watch this movie. We'll definitely find something to do it with. I love this.
Yay!
It's a good one.
More movies.
It's one of those
We're gonna do this show forever,
yes,
whether anybody likes it or not.
But it's one of those movies I accidentally found. Now the other one that to get back on track before we go too far, the other thing I ever found that this director had done that I feel like maybe you would have a connection to. Soldier of Fortune Incorporated, a TV show from the late 90s. Did you ever see it?
No.
Man, well, now you should go look that
sounds
one up.
like something I would fucking watch.
Well, and it's exactly what it sounds like it is, too. So you should definitely go watch it.
That sounds badass. Anybody I know in it?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I'll do it later.
Yeah. I just did the director. Don't
make me work.
We're far enough. Like I said, we're trying to bring it back. He directed that TV series. So, yeah, you should definitely go look into it and find out. Tell me. Come back. Report back. Report back
I will
to the
report
pod
back
people.
That I couldn't fucking find it anywhere. That's usually what happens, isn't it?
I'll help you find it. So that way you can report back what you think of it.
While you're at it, help me find Thunder in Paradise, the Hulk Hogan TV show.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. With the boats.
With the boat. I love that boat.
Okay, back to this.
Because
we're done. Well, it's okay. We're finally done with the people.
Yeah,
we can talk about the movie. We can talk about the movie.
The movie that starts with just all the ecological disasters that happened in the 90s. It's got like the Exxon Valdez and all the birds and stuff getting covered in oil. Well, being like, the world is a terrible place. We have to do something.
That's kind of the focus of the late 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, so. It was all about the save the earth.
I introduced you to Spirit of 76. That's the point of that movie, too,
that's true.
It was all about how the
South Park.
That one was
South Park makes fun of it. They have that whole Earth Day episode where the Earth Day people go around and they kill Kenny.
So again, like we
were really into it in the 90s for some reason.
Well, because we needed to.
Now we don't give a shit if no one gives a fuck anymore.
Well, no, the only thing that is that now we don't need to make the commercials because now we have put the things into place that they wanted to get into place in the 90s. So the reason I can tell you this,
you kids weren't there in the 90s when you had the Earth Day seminars.
Well, the reason I can tell you that the things did get better is because like in the 90s, if you were to look in like if you would have flipped through your social studies book in grade school, you for sure would have seen pictures of what the smog looked like in LA and New York.
Yeah.
that doesn't exist there anymore. Like the skyline is not full of smog in either of those cities. Partially because of these Earth Day movements.
I do remember that back in the 90s. And like, they had like a whole system in place on like whether you could go outside or not.
Yes.
Just like, it's a heavy smog day. Don't worry about it. Just stay inside.
So those things, like, think about it. Like, you don't hear that now, right? Like, it's true. Because those things don't exist. Like, it's not that way anymore. We have done the things we wanted in the 90s got done, but we now know we need to do more. Yeah.
Now it's the floating island of plastic in the ocean.
So like I said, goalpost moves. You got to keep with it. Bio-Dome, though, was definitely the one to help teach us that.
Oh, yeah, it totally did. It taught me the word homeostasis.
When I watched this, that is literally the first time it popped on the screen. I was like, well, God bless this movie for educating a generation, because I definitely know that word.
Because of this movie, I knew what homeostasis was, and I got like bonus points in school for it because they asked to because Earth Day.
Or Arbor Day.
The movie, and I used that word in my report, and I got bonus points because I used a big fancy word when I was 6.
Homeostasis. Dude, I love that.
Not homostasis. That's a completely different thing.
But that's what Bud says a couple times. Again, those being the edge of the jokes that we mentioned earlier that couldn't fly today. Like, that's the edge. You could maybe get away with it if you had the right kind of representation with the movie so people understood you were being lighthearted, not being mean about it. But the things, I think we should go back. This is one of those things we should definitely make sure we don't forget to talk about. This movie has a couple of lines that get crossed. Though,
yeah, there's like when they jump in the bed
with the girls.
When they're asleep.
That is literally assault.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even just like, it's like, that was almost assault. Like, is assault.
They made it so much worse. It's bad enough they jump in the bed. Like, you jump in the bed and you just kind of.
Doyle is literally reaching.
Yeah, he's like reaching, grabbing titty. Fucking Pauly Shore's like undoing his belt and stuff. And then they get kicked out of the room. I'm like, all right, we went too far.
Way too far.
Would have been funnier to jump into bed with fucking Romulus and Faulkner.
Yes. Well, it would have even with the girls, right? Like, I feel like you could have gotten away with the joke if you just have them walk in. Like, we're at camera outside the rooms. We see them. Because, again,
they go in.
We see the exterior shot is the end to the joke.
They go in.
And immediately
they have the, get the hell out.
Scooby-Doo
and then they throw them back out.
Scooby-Doo style. They both walk in at the same time, walk out at the same time. Showing them in the beds, fucking like
too much.
Pauly Shore breathing on Kylie Minogue's
he's like reaching to get his dick out in that scene, dude. I'm like, what are you doing?
And again, like that too. But I mean, like, actors. I'm just talking about the actors. Like, he is literally like laying his head on her, like the side of her face.
Right.
Like, I feel like even like behind the camera, behind the scenes, like that was uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, that just felt weird. Felt weird to watch.
Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't think twice about it.
Nope, didn't think a thing of it. Because, I mean,
today, not even because I'm one of those people that's like super for like making sure we don't be offensive and things, but like I just felt a little bit like, whoa.
As an adult, I'm over here. I'm like,
as an adult,
I would never do something like that. As an adult,
I'm thinking, I'd have to beat the shit out of my friend if he did that.
Yeah, like if I found out my buddy just jumped into bed and started like,
friends came and told us,
start grabbing her titties. It was like, I have to beat the shit out of you now, man.
Yeah. So that crosses the line. The guys at the party that the girls end up with when they're like, again, not just that they're supposed to be creepy dudes, and they're creepers.
Yeah,
you know, but. He straight up almost sexually assaults her.
Yeah, during
public.
The massage scene?
Yeah, dude, in public.
Let me release those chakras, baby. Well, we got Tenacious D playing in the background.
I was about to say, what are you doing, man? To mention one people, but it's because I wanted the surprise to be in episode. I want people to maybe listen to the beginning, type on their computers. You guys forgot someone.
It's like, you didn't listen far enough. Wait a minute. It's during the creeper scene with the massage chain going on.
Arbor Day. The Save the Trees Foundation.
Don't tell me we didn't save some freaking trees.
Because we saved some motherfucking trees.
Save the trees. He's over like pretending to hit fucking Kyle Gass with the guitar.
I adore that it was full Tenacious D. This is 96, dude. This is so much like this is before
like, they didn't even do like their show.
No.
Shit,
this
right?
is before all of it. This is
when they were just like tooling around playing shows
local.
100%. They just happen to be friends with Pauly Shore.
Probably.
Yeah, the comedy clubs shit.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't doubt it. I love that they're here. It is a blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah.
I told Bo.
Completely
it was like
forgot
almost
about
a month ago. Like it wasn't even connected to the fact that we were gonna watch it. I was just like,
that's when we did Nacho Libre.
Yeah, because someone commented on one of them, and I was like, "Oh, did you not know that?" And
I was like, "No, where the fuck are they at?"
So yeah, it's a phenomenal. It's a surprise cameo in the middle, just like we left it a surprise conversation in the middle right now for you. See, sometimes we don't do it on purpose, but it still works out beautiful.
It's totally on purpose. Don't let him lie to you. We sit for hours and hours with notebooks and charts. The funniest part of this.
The funniest part is the fact that in every single episode there are like 3 different times where me and you perfectly sync up saying a line, and we don't do any of what you just said. It is totally just natural that we're both like.
That's why nobody will believe it. That's why I can make that joke.
But yeah, this movie it's fun. It's a blast. Ish. Like again, like
there are some bits where you're like, all right, come on.
So even
when you're a little, is it a little kid movie? This is my thing. I was like, I watched this movie when I was a little kid.
Loved it.
It felt like a kid's movie, but I watched it as an adult. It's clearly not. Did they make this movie for kids or adults, or did they just not give a shit?
I feel like they made this movie for fans. Well, okay, here's the thing. They didn't even just make this movie for fans of Pauly Shore. I was about ready to say that, right? But which would have been younger. Like, he definitely spoke to a younger crowd.
Yeah.
But the movie actually wasn't, like, written for him. They just happened to get it.
Oh, really? I thought like they had him in mind for this whole thing.
So, Harlan Williams. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know Harlan Williams.
Chompity chomp 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 poppity pop
Rocket
pop
Man.
Pop. Yes, so Kenny and
wasn't me.
Our favorite guy, Harlan Williams, was originally, he's been on record, like on podcasts and other places, giving interviews, saying that it was originally going to be him and I can't remember the other person, but like him and another comedian at the time. And that what happened is like the director saw, like, he did an open cattle call type thing in Hollywood, saw everybody came in, they were up and coming comedians, he kind of really loved what they did at the little cattle call thing, pulled them both aside, told them they're going to get it. Harlan Williams, like I do believe his recollection of it is that he even remembers like going and meeting with the guy that he's going to be partnered with, and like for breakfasts and dinners and stuff throughout a couple months, planning like how they might do the buddy stuff, and
that
like,
whole
they
like
were really
the character development meeting.
Yeah, because he said like, you guys are definitely like, I want you guys to be it, and so he says that what happened is the first day that the director sat down with the studio people, that he was like, so yeah, I've been doing my legwork and I found these 2 dudes, like they're gonna be perfect. You're gonna love them. Let me bring them in for you guys to meet them. And then the studio guys just go, oh no, we've got these 2 guys hook, line, and sink on contracts that we need to use up the contracts.
What the fuck?
But think about it, dude. We know that's true because remember we found out that's why Son-in-Law happened.
Yeah, that's true.
That it wasn't a Pauly Shore. It was that they had him from Encino Man in a contract, so they said fucking Son-in-Law is one of them.
That's why you shouldn't sign contracts with people for like
open-ended,
a number like
open-ended.
Oh, we sign you for a 7-movie deal. Yeah. No matter what those fucking movies are.
Until you realize you have no say in what those 7 are. Yeah. Now again, these worked out. Like if those are the 3, but like I feel 3-movie deal and those were the 3. It works out.
I'm happy it did, but like I feel bad for Harlan Williams because
I know he could have been making it way sooner.
Yeah. He's fantastic. He's still funny. I saw a clip of him fucking talking shit the other day. It's great.
He does Norm Macdonald style comedy.
That's
like that does. Real like pretends like he's not telling a joke until the fucking last second.
Very last second. Yeah.
Like you don't even realize it's a joke.
You think he's telling some completely serious, really fucked up story,
and
then at the end of it, it's
well,
the
he
twist.
does that Norm Macdonald, like that deadpan, like he just stops and stares at you to be like, "Are you getting it?" Do you get what I'm saying? Do you see what I just spent 5 minutes doing that? Do you understand why I did it?
His voice helps a lot too. Harlan Williams has that voice.
Yeah.
What do you tell? I love Harlan Williams. I want him to be my friend too. Him and Patrick Rennan. We'll all go out and have drinks. It'll be great.
You need to sweet talk him about how you really believe he should have been in Bio-Dome.
He should have.
I bet you'll get on his good side that way, right?
No, I mean, no disrespect to fucking Stephen Baldwin, but we could have put Harlan Williams in Doyle's spot.
We don't know which one was going to be which. That's I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look for the actual interview. I just saw things that were like he's had this interview.
I see him more as a Doyle.
I get it, but I'm just saying I don't know, so I can't confirm or deny. That's all I'm saying. I don't want people coming at me to be like, I can't believe Shane said that's the character. I did not. I said he was going to be one of them. I don't know.
Well, then we get to fantasy book it since it was never confirmed, right?
Well, I would tell you if we're going to fantasy book it, wait until we're done and I can show you who the other guy
was supposed to be.
Because maybe you'll see that guy and be like, I was wrong.
Never mind.
So I don't really know if that is, to get back on the topic, I don't really know why we ended up with the Pauly Shore here, what this movie was, because again, you think the audience is, if not children, maybe just Pauly Shore fans, which would include children, right?
Yeah.
But when you know that it wasn't a Pauly Shore project, a vehicle, that wasn't who was it was written
intended with him in mind.
Then it does really become who was the audience?
Yeah, like who was this for?
Like the number of dick and fart jokes for like a term to catch all for all of it, right? Like so again, like that's just any of the overly grotesque comedy.
Yeah.
So it's either the words are over the top, the visuals are over the top, the sound effects. Yeah, there are lots of things that are just over the top.
Sorry
in
about
this.
That.
He's like, I'm saying
all
I
the
hate
headphone
it. And
listeners.
You were like,
I'm going to cringe later listening to this when I listen to it. I'm like, why did I do that?
But yeah, so again, like there's just a lot of this stuff that is the kind of humor that's over the top for an adult. Like maybe like again, if there's 12, if there's one or two of them in the movie, you'll laugh and you'll be past it. But the fact that it's like
it recurs throughout the movie, it's a storyline throughout the movie. Like the Doyle can smell what you ate through a fart. When I was a fucking 12-year-old, that was it's hilarious.
It's not just that Doyle can do it. It's that they have they play a game where they both do it. Doyle's just the best at it. That's what remember because Doyle can go deeper. That's the line.
Keep going. Keep cruising.
Go deeper. You can find it. I know you can.
Mixed green salad with blue cheese dressing.
It's over here now.
Yeah, I love that part. It's over here. He has like the Goku hair wig and a dog collar.
So again,
what weird shit were they into?
As much as like we want to downplay those scenes, there are a lot of them.
They are funny, but like they're gross.
Well,
and I can see how
a
lot of people would not like it.
But it's not even that. It's the part of that scene that you're saying is funny isn't the fart. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like there's funny there, but the funny is not the fart joke. The funny, like, was again the appearance, like that. This is what, like, because. So here's what will help you. You're watching it through a lens of like you were born in '88. You're watching it through a lens of like you were 7, 8, or 9 at this time. What you got to remember is that when they were in high school, The Cure was big.
Oh,
he's dressed like The Cure.
Ooh. I like The Cure. How did I not pick up on that? He's the
fan of The Cure.
He has the Robert Smith from The Cure hair.
So that's what I would say.
I watched too much anime. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I immediately went like Dragon Ball Z hair.
He's like goth / that kind of alternative is what's going on. That's what that look is supposed to be, right? So like, but him and so again, him and Bud would have been friends because we saw they were friends even before that age. But at that age, they would have like solidified. They weren't necessarily the same, but they were definitely outcasts. They were they were both people that didn't look like normal people.
Bud's over there listening to the fucking Grateful Dead. And,
yes, dude.
You know, doing mushrooms.
They were both doing the same drugs. That's what I was
they're
doing
the same drugs. He's over there doing mushrooms, listening to The Cure.
Yeah. One of them's closing off by themselves, and the other one's looking for a group of people. That's what's happening.
Depeche Mode came out in the 80s, right?
Oh, man. But so yeah, the movie it's again, especially for the nostalgia. If you're a millennial, even if you didn't watch this at as a kid, like to watch it now. I don't either, but again, I'm setting up the fictitious world.
All right.
So that way we don't insult the people that maybe didn't. That's all I'm saying.
Fiction magic land where nobody saw this.
But even if you hadn't, to watch it now, you would still feel nostalgia. It's the vibe
of
is
the 90s.
And so like that's what I'm saying. Like to any millennial, I feel like you're, even with the uncomfortable parts, you're still gonna walk away being like, it was a fun movie. That being said, the adult part of me does feel a little bit more moved away from it.
Is there something just like about the way they filmed stuff in the 90s? Because like, well, you watch a movie from the 90s and it just feels like the 90s, even if it has nothing to do with the 90s at all. You could be like a period piece, but it was filmed in like 92, and it's just the way they shot things. It just films like the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Every generation, though, right? Like every 80s, they change what is standard for film.
Right? I love it. Just you can almost like watch a movie for 5 minutes and be like, I feel like I'm 10 again.
Well, the problem though is that now we live in an age. Well, now we live in an age where we all know that vibe and feeling, and so now when directors are making a movie in certain time periods, they know to make the film quality look like those.
Yeah,
and so
Stranger Things did good at that.
Well, a lot have done it, dude. Like it is just the thing now. And so like it is becoming harder now to be able to automatically distinguish like that was made in the 70s, not today. Yeah. Like if someone doesn't tell you.
Yeah, I guess you can do you can even do the grain.
Well, we have been doing
stock. That was what I was saying. I was like, we can even do this.
If we can do it
on my fucking phone, I can make it. I have a VHS filter.
Then the studio can do it way better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
The studio could afford to film it on actual film.
They're not going to, though.
I know.
But yeah, I agree. They could.
Somebody do it on Super 8. Fucking super old school. Like, go for it. Some big director, Super 8 movie. Not the actual one, but like filmed on that camera with the shitty fucking square rounded edges.
Yeah, this again though, the comedy is here. It is super funny. It dives into weird territory from time to time, but
then it also has a great message. Like,
yes, that's what I was trying to come back to. I was like, but it really does teach you good things.
If you look through all the gross jokes and Pauly Shore eating with his mouth open and chewing on toes and shit,
we come back to,
if we all work together, we can right the wrong of all the bullshit we've done,
no matter how bad it is. Yeah, because technically they made it worse than the real world.
Yeah, because they have the big party and it ruins all the it ruins our homeostasis. It ruins
the entire. It's down to
1.3. I think.
Was it 1.3 or point?
Yeah, it was so. We're going to die if we stay in here.
They said that the water was turning to acid, right? Like, I mean,
it
literally
would eat a battery. That's what he said. The water would eat a battery.
Jesus.
We can fix it, though.
The water is more acidic than battery. Like, battery acid is inside a battery, not eating it.
Yeah.
But this water
will eat through it and then completely eat the battery's acid because fuck that acid. It's a pussy.
Basically. So
but again, still,
the message is great.
The when they're trying to, like, leave and the Bio-Dome 5 are all fucking like, the ecosystem's dead and fucking... Pauly Shore is just like, it's not dead, it's just thrashed, and we can do something about it. And it's like, that never, truer words have never been spoken, right? Like, the ecosystem isn't dead, it's just thrashed. If we all stop being dumb fucks, we could fix it.
And now, that leads to one of those things in the movie that I thought was kind of wild, is that Leaky, right, our guy.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he went on the fly when they locked themselves in so quick and easy. Nobody helped him. He was just immediately like, we threw them in because they're like
chaos
real
theory.
Life chaos. You know, like this is what
happens when you
he didn't even know
introduce
who the fuck they were when he said that. Genius, right?
Yep. And made a shit ton of merch.
But this is the same guy that when they locked themselves back in and had a legitimate, good sounding to the public reason to do it, was freaking out.
Called the fucking SWAT team.
Right, instead of just being like, you guys are geniuses. I love
brilliant. The PR.
I can market
the PR from this.
He would have heard
SaveBiodome.com.
Right? Like in real life, the guy would have been like, I can market so that better than I can the Bio-Dome.
Exactly. He's like, I'm going to make so much fucking money.
We can prove that we can fix the world?
But if we did that, we wouldn't get the funny-ass scene of him trying to get the key from Doyle after he swallows it.
Well, in the movie, again, I won't get into all of them. Me and you talked before, though. The movie has a few different things where it's just like, the logic doesn't track all the way.
Yeah.
But the only reason it doesn't is just for the joke. Like, again,
there's no way to hand him the key
The one that I'll mention is because you've already talked about, like, the Doyle is supposed to have a really good nose. It's the joke in the movie. Mentioned multiple times. They play the game
twice.
Twice.
They reference in a flashback when they were kids with the, weird hair.
And then they actually play it again as an adult.
With their cool little hammocks that they've made.
So again,
I always loved those.
The movie sets up specifically.
Doyle has a
super sniffer.
Yeah, he can smell anything.
And immediately after the second time of saying that, they climb into the fucking ducks and say Bud is the super smeller. Yeah, Bud's the one that smells the food.
He smells the Pringles cans in the fucking drum.
So again, the movie does this, and again, it was just for the joke because I'm sure like the Bud, like Bud's speech, was a lot better to have the joke, like the beak, like my beak is smelling something, and it's I get why it happened, but the movie does this a few times. They're just like, at the expense of getting the joke right, we're going to throw everything else out the fucking window.
Just forgetting all of that and just ignoring it completely. This is one of my favorite scenes when they find the fucking laughing gas.
It's one of my favorite. I love it.
Chippies, we have lots of stuff to eat.
My absolute favorite part of the movie is the dumbest part. Is the app like literally?
Really? It's not the Dennis Hopper Blue Velvet.
No. Listen, my favorite part of the movie, and I quote it to this day, even though it's not even like a heavily quotable two people apart, is making a filter.
I do it too. When I make my coffee, if I run out of the coffee filters, then I gotta like you make one out of like paper towels or something. I'm like making a filter. Making a filter.
Dude, if I see people with filters, if I hear the word filter,
when I
in
sweep
real life,
cigarette butts out of the parking lot at work, dude, I will sing that song.
That is my favorite scene, my favorite line.
Oh god, I made myself choke.
Dude, like literally, the look on Stephen Baldwin's face, like the lit down when he says we can just use wet blankets and sheets.
What am I gonna do with all these butts?
Well, at least you collected them.
Which is true. And
they needed to do
I never noticed it
to
when I was
get homeostasis.
I never noticed
his feet still have like
there's like a mountain of them, and there's even like little piles further into the shot, like up closer to the camera.
So again, it is good. They would have needed all of them anyway.
That's one of those lines that has stuck with me since I was a small child. Dude, just making a filter.
I love that fucking line, dude. It is
and when they release all the bugs from Romulus's thing, and they do the Madra, come back, Madra. I do that all the time. Anytime I see a moth, that fucking pops in my head.
All right. I think at this point we are good and through the movie because now we're just at that point where we're like, let me instantly quote everything
in the movie.
We're pretty much done.
But no, that ruins people getting to watch it.
So if we're getting to that point,
so you all go watch the movie and enjoy all of it.
Season 3, we have finally figured this out. We're not going to spoil.
We're not going to spoil shit.
Well, no, we'll spoil it. Dude, we definitely have talked about plenty, but we're not going to do like, we used to literally tell you everything. We're good, We at the tail end of last season, we figured it out. We're good, and now this is better.
Go back and watch those episodes.
No.
They're long, but they're still good.
No, our interaction is great.
Yeah.
If you want to laugh because you like Two Drunken Idiots, go back and watch Two Drunken Idiots. I'm not trying to stop
I'm not that drunk.
Well, I'm not either, but we got to be able to say it's fun to say Two Drunken Idiots.
Wait for the episodes where we do like whiskey and stuff. Those are
those you might be.
Yeah, those are the ones.
So, but before we're finished though, Bo,
we got to do our segment.
Yeah, you asked me last week. Let me hit you with it this week, Bo. What's the thing?
The thing. I can't even watch this. Like, every time it pops up, I have to just skip it. It's so fucking great. Where they're chewing on each other's feet. They're just hanging out on a couch. Fucking Bud's got his toe in his mouth, and he like puts his foot over in Doyle's mouth, and he's like, "Wait, no, get the one with the corn." That's what I was gonna say to you. I was like, "No, the truly disgusting part about that scene is that it's not even that it's each other's feet." It's that that Bud has his own foot in his mouth and is reaching his other foot over for Doyle to do. I will watch literally. Well, dude, there's a bunch of different shit that's kind of gross. Well, I'll watch all of that. This one I skip. That is so nasty.
The fact that he says, no, the one with the corn, and then they like, you can see it. There's literally a corn on that toe. I know. It is disgusting.
Insert vomiting noises.
But this is one of the things we said earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this movie.
I will happily watch all the rest of it. I hate feet. You can clip that all you want. I hate feet.
From your head down
to my feet. Dude, my feet are gross. My feet are gross. What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna touch your feet?
That is a very good point.
Right? See, there you go.
I agree with you. The movie has its things where like I said earlier, there are dick and fart jokes to to maybe its own detriment, really. Like they could have cut back a little bit, and I think the movie would have been absolutely fine and still been great.
Yeah, you could do the whole thing without him.
All right,
that's fine. That's mine. My whole foot rant.
I like it.
Shane, what's the thing? What's the thing?
So we danced around it, and it's part of your favorite scene. It's the food, dude. The junk food. Like where did the junk food come from?
Why is it even there to begin with?
Yeah.
Why is there a secret stash of fucking cheesy puffs and Pringles?
Whose is it?
It's Faulkner's. He's an asshole. It's Faulkner's. He's going in there and he's fucking sneaking cheesy puffs because he's a dick.
But you want to know what? You know what I can tell you that proves that that's not true?
Okay.
When they open it, what sound effect was there? Were you paying attention?
I wasn't paying that much attention.
It does the air pop. Like you just...
Oh, like it's
been hermetically sealed. So nobody's been sneaking in there.
Emergency? All the other food in all the plants died? I don't know.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But on top of that, it also... Even though one of them was supposed to be set up in the movie as having a super smell, right?
Yeah,
if that shit was hermetically sealed...
There ain't no way.
You're not smelling it.
That's true.
Period.
Even a dog can't smell through a tin can.
But that's not even the part that bothers me. It's just like the fact that it was there and that nobody taught. Like the girls.
Yeah, they don't even reference it.
The girls walked in and they were just pissed off at the nitrous. They weren't pissed off at seeing that somebody had food.
Yeah, toxic food even. That would ruin our homeostasis because of the chemicals.
Your shit would not be good for fertilizer.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't working for our rice patties out there, man. There's too many red dye number 5.
Oh, that's the funniest part though, because they would have been doing that.
Yeah, they would have. That's exactly what they would have been fucking doing.
So the fact, again,
when Doyle first goes in there and pisses in the fucking rainforest, the computer's like homeostasis down to 99.5%.
Because his wasn't a good diet.
Yeah, toxins have been introduced.
The Bio-Dome 5 had been on a natural diet before they even went in. Right?
Oh, dude, fuck that. You gotta do 6 months of just kale and water. Fuck off.
I doubt it was that bad, but they definitely were on special diets to make sure it was clean poop and clean pee.
Is coffee all natural? Can I still drink my coffee?
Probably.
Okay, cool. I'm fine. Let's go. Bio-Dome it up. As long as I can have coffee, I'm good. Anything to
coffee. It's just in nature.
Yeah, it's cool.
We're just literally...
I don't even need sugar.
We dry it.
I can drink
That's all we do. We dry the beans. That's all we do.
Yeah, I can do it without sugar. I'm good. As long as I have the coffee.
Well, sugar...
Oh yeah, we can grow sugar. We can just make our own.
That would have been in the rainforest part. The jungle part.
Even refining it into sugar, just squeeze that syrup out of it and put it right in. That'd probably be awesome.
It would work for sure.
Sugarcane grows around here. I'm gonna try that.
There you go. And do you know what I have to say to that though? This movie is what helped you get there.
It did.
Bio-Dome and knowing you should do stuff more with the environment.
Exactly. Save the planet Earth. We all must love Mother Gaia.
Which I think is a great thing.
It's a great message.
The overall movie with
a great message.
Good on us. We got there.
All
right, guys. So now that we're done with the movie, before Bo tells you the next beer, the first thing I want to set up is, like we said at the opening, loose ends season. Loose ends, two meanings. One, like this, we're trying to finish out the Pauly Shore Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
We're also going to try to finish out franchises, movies that we have maybe in episode called out.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing that, but we've never gotten
around to.
You might be at home being like,
I know waiting. They talked about it. I'm waiting.
So we're going to try again. That's not saying we're going to find all of them, because we both
try though.
We said this and then we both quickly realized that
how many?
Just franchises alone might push it past doable for one season. Yeah. And we're going to have other things mixed in too. Yeah. We don't want you to think that it's only the loose ends.
This is kind of a loose and wild season where we're going to do whatever the fuck we want.
Pretty much. So, but the secondary meaning of loose ends on top of our like tying up loose ends is that we're going to be a little bit looser
on the
with
beer
the
connection.
Name and the beer.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to be like old school, and it's going to be, you're going to look at it and be like, I know what they're doing, and that's awesome. But sometimes it might be like today, like yeah,
a little easy.
But sometimes it might be a little bit more like next week's. Bo, do you want to go ahead and tell them what the beer is?
It's from Jackie O's. It's for Who Cooks For You Hazy Pale Ale.
So this would be our loose part that we're saying. Back in the day, the last 2 seasons, if we were going to do this beer 100%, it would have been chef or it would have been something where the person's cooking. Cooking would have been the focus.
First episode of that bear fucking show.
Yeah. But
something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it would have followed the kitchen.
Because that's what it says.
Because who cooks for you? The kitchen. But you're not going to get your damn food until you talk to this guy first.
On that note, though, we decided that we would rather do waiting.
Because you can't have your food without a waiter. And goddamn it, too many people are fucking rude to their waiters.
Well,
half the time, whatever's wrong with your food has fuck all to do with the waiter. It was the kitchen. As a guy from the kitchen, I can tell you 100% that the waiter had nothing to do with what's wrong with your food.
Well, there's even the scene in the movie.
Exactly.
If they know, they know.
Don't fuck with the people who handle your food.
Don't mess with the person who cooks.
No, you know what's going to happen? The waiter's going to go back in the kitchen. They're going to tell the cooks that you were a dick, and we're not going to give a fuck what happens to your food at all. It's going to go out regardless. We are not going to care. But on that note, I think we're done. Are we done? We got to tell.
I got nothing else.
We got to tell everybody to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on the Facebook, the Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. The places.
There are lots of them. Ko-Fi, coffee.
Buy us some coffee because
Patreon.
Beer's expensive. I can actually tell you right now. I got a sticker right here. This one was $12.99
for a 6-pack.
For a 6-pack
for one episode.
Jesus, that's a lot
for one episode.
For one episode. So help us out.
We do 4 of those a month, guys.
Ko-Fi, buy us a fucking beer. Help us out.
All right, though.
All right, Shane, Mini Tribal. No. 385 days.